Let us do another numerical problem on engineering mechanics. Look, this A is a fixed point, B is a fixed point. Distance between them is 4.5 meter, right? A rope AB, rather you say a rope ACDB, ACDB, and this is the rope actually, right? One end of the rope is fixed here, the other end of the rope is fixed here, and this point and this point are at a distance of 4.5 meter. A rope of 6 meter long is connected at 2 points A and B on the same level, 4.5 meter apart. From here to here is 4.5 meter. A load of 2000 Newton is suspended from point C. A load is suspended from point C, 2000 Newton, such that AC is equal to 2 meter. On C, at 2 meter from A, what load, W, this one, to be connected at point D on the rope 1.5 meter from this end, such that the segment CD is horizontal. Now from this end at 1.5 meter, what load you should connect? This should be what? So that this part remains horizontal, right? Now look, before I proceed, there is a small thing you have to visualize. Thus from A to B is 4.5 meter. This is the rope. 2 meter from here to here, 2 meter. If you suspend a 2000 Newton load, as I have explained here, the situation will be like this. This part will not be straight because there is some tension to this side. Now, and here also some tension to this side. These two will balance this and these two will cancel each other, right? Now, when you put another load here, that is to be found out 1.5 meter from this end, what should be the value so that this point pulls down and this part remains horizontal? That is the problem, right? Now, let this angle is alpha, let this angle is equal to beta. This is given from here to here is 2 meter. From here to here is 1.5 meter. Since the length of the rope is 6 meter, so 6 minus 2 minus 1.5 is equal to 2.5 meter. So this part is 2.5 meter because the total length of the rope is 6 meter. Now 2000 Newton hanging here and this is to be calculated. Now let this distance AE is equal to X, EC is equal to H. Since this is H, therefore this is also FD is also H. Now look, let T1 is the tension in the string in the segment AC, T2 in the segment this, T2, and here in the segment this is equal to your T3, T1, T2, T3. Now look at point C and point D. At point C, this is to this side tension T2, this is to this side tension T1, and the load 2000 Newton. Now if you draw a horizontal line like this angle will also be alpha, alternate angle. This angle is alpha. So to resolve the T1 into rectangular components, one along this side and one along this side, we need to first calculate alpha. Similarly here, if you draw a horizontal line here, this angle is beta, therefore this angle is beta. This point is D, so T3 is this way. Same thing as this way. This is the weight W to be found out. T2 is this way, T2 is this way. Now we don't know this angle beta. So if you can find out beta, then the component of T3, that is to this side and this side, that is T3 cos beta and T3 sin beta can be found out. So we have to find out alpha and beta first. Now let this distance is X, this distance is H. Now let us do, now let AE is equal to X, EC is equal to H. So if this is x, then from here to here is 4.5 minus x. 4.5 minus x. Let EC is equal to h. Now in this triangle, this is hypotenuse, this is perpendicular, this is base. So x square plus h square is equal to 2 square, that is equal to 4. And in triangle BFD, square of 1.5 will be h square plus BF square. Now BF will be this 4.5 minus x minus 2.5. So in triangle BDF, BF square plus h square, BF square plus h square will be equal to 1.5 square, that is equal to 2.25. So BF I just expressed 4.5 minus 2.5 minus x whole square plus h square. So this becomes 2 minus x whole square plus h square, that is 2.25. So this comes out to be, by solving, x square of this 2 times this minus 2 times this into this, and this plus h square is this. Now this implies x square. Now minus 4x, then h square. I take this 4 to the other side, it becomes minus 1.75. So with x square plus h square, I keep it together. Minus 4x is this. Now how much is this? X square plus h square. Now from here, x square plus h square is the square of this hypotenuse, that is 4. That is square of 2. So for this I put 4. Minus 4x is this. So this goes to the other side. So 4x becomes 4 plus this, that is 5.75. So x is found out as this divided by 4, that is this. So x is found out. Now put the value of x in this equation. In this equation, x square plus h square is 4. Put the value of this x to find out h. So h square is equal to 4 minus x square, 4 minus value of x, square of that. So h square is this, so square root of this. So h is also found out, right? So x is found out, h is found out. Now in triangle AEC. Now in triangle AEC, let this angle is alpha. Therefore tan alpha is h over x. H we have found out, x we have found out. H over x. So alpha is tan inverse this. This you put it in a scientific calculator. This over this comes out to be this. Tan inverse of that is 44.05 degree. Again look at the triangle FBFD. Tan beta. Now tan beta is equal to this h over BF. H over BF. H we have found out. BF. Your BF was equal to this total 4.5 minus x minus this thing. This thing is same thing as 2.5. So and here put the value of x. 4.5 minus 2.5. Value of x we have just calculated, and this is h we have calculated. Now so tan beta is this. So beta is equal to tan inverse of this. Just put it in a scientific calculator. This comes out to be 67.9751. Now apply the condition of equilibrium at C. At C, this one will be your T1 sin alpha. So T1 sin alpha will balance this. This one will be equal to your T1 cos alpha. We have found out alpha, and so T1 sin alpha is 2000 Newton. So T1 sin alpha is 2000 Newton. So T1 is equal to 2000 over sin alpha. Alpha we have found out, that is 44.05. So put it in a scientific calculator, divided by this. This comes out to be 2876.51 Newton. Then apply along x-axis. Sigma fx is equal to 0. if this is T1, this is alpha, which you have found out, that this will be your T1 cos alpha. So T1 cos alpha will be equal to your T2. So so T1 cos alpha, so your T1 cos alpha is T2. So T2 is equal to T1 cos alpha. T1 we just calculated, cos alpha we have calculated. So put it in a scientific calculator. This comes out to be this. Then apply the conditions of equilibrium at D. At this point is same thing as this. T3 is to this side and T2 is to this side. T2 is to this side for this point. Whenever you put tension, it is away from the mass, right? The mass is hanging from this point, so away from it. So this is the W. If this is your T3, this is your beta. So this will be equal to your T3 cos beta. This will be equal to T3 sin beta. So T3 cos beta is equal to T2 and T3 sin beta is equal to W. So applying along x-axis, T2 is equal to T3 cos beta. T2 is equal to T3 cos beta. So T3 is equal to T2 over cos beta. T2 we have found out, that is this. And cos of beta we have found out, 68 degree. Put it in a scientific calculator, comes out to be this. Then sigma Fy is equal to 0. The component of T3 to this side, since this is beta, the angle, this one, that is same thing as this one, is T3 sin beta is equal to W. So T3 sin beta is equal to W. So W is equal to T3 sin beta. T3 we have just calculated. Now beta we have calculated previously, 68 degree. Put it this in a scientific calculator, comes out to be this.